Jesus was perfect, as 2 Corinthians 5 says. For he has made him to be sin for us, who knew no sin, that we might be made the righteousness of God in him. You know, we are all made in the image of God, the Bible says. We have this incredible value put upon us and this incredible purpose. You have incredible value or purpose. I'm not just speaking to Christians. You might be a Muslim here. You have incredible value and a purpose in God's sight. You might be an atheist. You might not even believe in this God. But I tell you, you have incredible value and purpose in God's sight. He said he created you in his image. Your great purpose and value is that you are capable of reflecting the God of the universe, reflecting his moral character. Sin is where we live autonomously of that. We don't bother. We just do our own thing. You might not be a murderer. You might not be a bank robber. You're just doing your own thing. But the Bible says this is a denial of your very identity and your purpose. It strikes at the very core of who we are and our relationship with God, whom we're supposed to have a relationship with. This is a huge issue. So, because all of us, as the Bible says, have fallen short of the glory of God, we don't reflect the glory of God as we should. The Bible says that we needed someone who was without sin. And that's Jesus. Jesus was without sin, the only one who could qualify to pay the price for all sin. And so Colossians chapter 2 says Jesus paid the full price for all sin on the cross. That's why he died for us. And you being dead in your trespasses and the uncircumcision of your flesh, as they say, he has made alive together with him, having forgiven you all trespasses, having wiped out the handwriting of requirements that was against us, which was contrary to us. And he has taken it out of the way, having nailed it to the cross. Every lie you've ever told, nailed to the cross. Every time you have had sex outside marriage or before marriage, whether you believe that's a sin or not, he nailed it to the cross. He took the punishment for every wrong you've ever done, every act of blasphemy, every time you've used his name in vain, every time you've acted selfishly, every time you've hurt another human being. Jesus took that on himself. That's the extent of God's love for you. For God so loved the world, he sent his only begotten Son, Jesus, so that whosoever would put their trust in him would never perish, but have everlasting life.